Welcome, where your health comes first. This might be the single most important video you watch this year, especially if you're over 60 and doing your absolute best to keep your health on track. You've done everything right. You've started reading the labels, you've consciously cut out the obvious sugar, and you've diligently swapped your favorite sweet treats for the ones proudly labeled zero sugar or diet. You feel like you're finally winning the daily battle to keep your blood sugar stable and your energy levels consistent. You feel disciplined, you feel smart, and you feel like you've conquered one of the biggest wellness challenges we face as we age. But what if I told you there's a shocking hidden truth behind that feeling? What if that one simple swap, that innocent-sounding choice you're making every single day, is the secret reason you're still struggling? It could be quietly working against all your best efforts, sabotaging the very health and stability you're trying so desperately to achieve. I'm talking about 3 specific zero-sugar items that millions of us have mistakenly trusted for years. They're hidden in plain sight, sitting on our grocery store shelves, mixed into our favorite coffee shop orders, and even recommended in older diet plans. They promise all the sweetness without the caloric cost, but for our bodies, especially after the age of 60, they can trigger a cascade of reactions that are in many ways worse than table sugar itself. Stay with me, because the third swap I'm going to reveal, an ingredient found in nearly every healthy, low-carb baked good and keto-friendly ice cream, is by far the most popular, and recent groundbreaking research suggests it could be putting your heart at a risk you never ever expected. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to look for, what to avoid, and the safe, simple swaps that will truly help you feel better, achieve more stable energy, and finally see the payoff for all your hard work. My name is Dr. Sandra, and for decades I've worked with people just like you who are trying to navigate the confusing and often misleading world of health and nutrition after 60. This is a time in our lives when we deserve to feel our best, vibrant, clear-headed, and full of energy. But the rules of the game seem to keep changing, and food marketing is more confusing than ever. The goal isn't just to cut sugar. The real goal is to support your body's delicate, natural systems, especially how it manages and processes the sweet things you eat. As we get older, our metabolism becomes more sensitive. Those roller coaster swings of energy and mood become harder to manage, and the long-term effects on our cardiovascular and metabolic systems become far more significant. We need stability, and these sneaky swaps deliver instability. The food industry knows you want to be healthy, and they offer these zero-calorie sweetener substitutes as a tempting shortcut. But many of these products play a clever trick on your system, and you deserve to know the facts. Today, we're exposing them. This video is for educational purposes only. Talk to your doctor before changing your diet or starting supplements. All scientific sources used in this video are in the description. Let's dive into the first sneaky swap, the sweetener that plays tricks on your gut. The first culprit is one of the most common packets you find sitting next to the coffee station at cafes and restaurants worldwide. It's a highly processed white powder, famously marketed as being hundreds of times sweeter than sugar. Its chemical name is Sucralose, but you probably know it as the yellow packet. For years, we thought it was harmless. It has virtually no calories, and it doesn't cause that immediate, dreaded spike in your blood sugar. It seemed like the perfect solution for enjoying a sweetened cup of tea or coffee without the guilt. But here is where the story takes a surprising turn. The problem doesn't start in your blood. It starts deep inside your gut, within your complex and delicate digestive system. Compelling studies have shown that this sweetener can disrupt the healthy balance of bacteria that live in your gut. Think of your gut microbiome as a bustling city of trillions of tiny helpers, essential for everything from absorbing nutrients to regulating your mood, and crucially helping to manage how your body processes sugar. When the balance of good and bad bacteria is thrown off, it can fundamentally change the way your body reacts to actual sugar when you eat it later. For seniors, this is especially critical. Our gut health and digestive efficiency can naturally decline with age, and maintaining a robust, healthy gut biome is directly linked to everything from a strong immune system to mental clarity. If this popular yellow packet sweetener disrupts your friendly bacteria, it can lead to what's called impaired glucose tolerance. In simple terms, your body might struggle far more to process the natural sugar from a piece of whole fruit or a slice of whole grain bread than it did before you started using this artificial swap. You're actually making your body work harder, not smarter. This matters because if your entire focus is to stabilize your system, this sweetener is introducing chaos behind the scenes. It's a hidden stressor on your internal mechanics. The simple, liberating solution is to swap it out for something truly natural, like a tiny pinch of pure stevia extract, or even a little monk fruit extract. Even better, start weaning yourself off the need for intense sweetness in your drinks altogether. That brings us to our second zero sugar swap, found in the diet drinks that create false alarms in your body. This one is found in almost every refrigerator and vending machine in the country, the fizzy drinks labeled diet or zero sugar. The main sweetener in many of these is called aspartame, often found in the blue packets, but mostly consumed in large quantities through carbonated beverages. We all get the appeal. You want the satisfaction of a soda without the enormous 40-gram sugar load. It feels like an easy win. But here's the unexpected twist. This intensely sweet chemical can play a cruel trick on your body's hunger and satiation control system. Research suggests that the intense sweetness of aspartame, which is far more potent than anything found in nature, signals to your brain that a massive load of sugar and calories is on its way. Your body prepares to deal with this anticipated sugar bomb. But when the actual sugar and calories never arrive, your system is left in a state of alert, with nothing to manage. Think of it like repeatedly pulling a fire alarm for no reason. Eventually, the fire department, or in this case, your body's metabolic response system, stops rushing to the call and becomes sluggish. Over time, this repeated false alarm can make your body less sensitive to the real signals it needs to manage energy. This can contribute to a state of insulin resistance, which is a massive problem, because after 60, maintaining your body's metabolic efficiency is the key to stable energy and long-term health. You might think you're choosing the lighter option, but you could be introducing a subtle, chronic stressor to your system every time you crack open a can. The best swap is beautifully simple. Plain sparkling water with a slice of fresh lemon, lime, or even a splash of pure cranberry juice. Or try brewing a flavorful herbal tea like hibiscus or mint and chilling it for a refreshing, natural iced beverage. This isn't about deprivation, it's about upgrading to drinks that truly calm and nourish your internal systems. Now, for the third and perhaps most concerning zero sugar swap, the one that has been directly connected to serious heart health issues in recent research. This one is called erythritol. It's a type of sugar alcohol that is hugely popular right now, often promoted as a natural sweetener, especially in products marketed for low-carb or ketogenic diets. You find it absolutely everywhere, in zero-sugar ice creams, protein bars, keto-friendly cookies, sugar-free gum, and many so-called natural sweetener blends, where it's often mixed with stevia or monk fruit to add bulk and a sugar-like texture. It seemed like the perfect ingredient. But a shocking, large-scale study published in a major scientific journal in 2023 changed everything. The research, which involved thousands of older adults, connected higher levels of erythritol circulating in the blood with a significantly increased risk of major adverse cardiovascular events. That means heart attack, stroke, and blood clots. The researchers discovered that erythritol appears to make our blood platelets, the tiny cell fragments responsible for clotting, hyper-responsive or stickier. Think of your blood flow as a smooth, fast-moving river. Consuming erythritol is like throwing microscopic sticky debris into that river, making it much easier for a traffic jam, or a clot, to form. For anyone over 60, especially those with existing heart concerns, this is a massive red flag you cannot afford to ignore. The danger is that this ingredient is sneaky. It's in foods that people who are trying to be health conscious are specifically seeking out as guilt-free treats. You might be consuming it unknowingly and constantly. The key takeaway is this. You must become a label detective. Be incredibly wary of anything that tastes intensely sweet but claims to be completely sugar-free, especially if it has the bulk and texture of sugar. This is no longer just about avoiding a sugar spike, it is about actively protecting your cardiovascular health, which is absolutely paramount as we age. So, how do we break free? I want to give you a clear, practical plan. This isn't a complex diet, it's a simple shift in focus you can start today. For the first 7 days, execute a complete elimination of all 3 of these swaps. No diet sodas, no yellow or blue packets, and rigorously check labels for erythritol. Focus on pure water, herbal tea, and black coffee. This will begin the process of resetting your brain's sweet craving system. Then, for the next 2 to 3 weeks, focus on resetting your palate. Swap your zero-sugar treats for whole fruit. Instead of a diet energy bar, blend some frozen berries with plain Greek yogurt. You are retraining your taste buds to enjoy natural, subtle sweetness again. Your long-term goal is simple. Make these zero-sugar chemical ingredients a forgotten part of your past. Focus on real, whole foods with fiber and protein, which are your body's natural energy managers. Imagine 90 days from now, you have consistently rejected these harmful swaps. You feel lighter, your energy is steady and reliable, and you finally trust the food you're putting into your body. You are no longer being tricked by clever marketing. You are in complete control of your health journey, feeling vibrant, capable, and ready to enjoy your golden years with true peace of mind. If this video opened your eyes to a zero-sugar swap you are currently making, please share your age and the specific swap you are committed to cutting out in the comments below. Your story helps our community grow stronger together. If you found this advice valuable, please like this video, subscribe for more evidence-based health tips for your best years, and click on the video that appears on your screen next. It covers the best natural superfoods for people over 60. Thank you for watching, and commit to one healthy swap today.